Hi everybody, my name is David. I'm a KOK Play Frontier from the Genesis group. Just want to give you guys a market update. Just by the looks of things. In the previous video, I did say that I personally saw KOK coin making all-time new lows within a couple of days, and I uploaded that video on Wednesday, right? Or whatever, 2, 3, 4 days, right? And whatever, anyway, a couple of days, some more. And what happened? KOK coin made a new all-time low. Right? I said I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not surprised. So right now we got to look at Bitcoin, and let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin a couple of days ago broke above 25,000. That is a strong sign. If you look at this right now, Bitcoin looks strong. It looks strong. But even if it goes up, I think, around 28 to 30,000, 31,000 max, or a little above. You can have a little wick above. And for me, it starts hitting that 25, around that 28,000 range, maybe even a little lower. I'll be selling off more Bitcoin. Yeah, to me, this is not, for me personally, remember, I'm not your financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I am just telling you what I do or what I think will happen. I give you all reasons why. But to me, these are just selling opportunities, not buying opportunities. Okay? And I'm trying to show y'all. Okay, let's look at the weekly. And so we're here. This is why you see so much resistance. Look at that. All right. This is why you see so much resistance. Okay. There's a lot of resistance here because look at the past. Look over here. This was around the same price range. Look at the wick on the weekly. Right? That's the same as what we're seeing here now. Okay, so that's why you see that resistance. There was resistance before. But let's look at this price range around here. I think you're gonna have some strong resistance here where if Bitcoin can reach these prices like here that I'm showing you, like here, it's gonna be rejection. If it goes up that high, it could get rejected here. Okay, so I'm just telling y'all why I think the way I think. I'm showing y'all, right? I'm showing y'all from the past. Okay, look at this. You see Bitcoin now at 20, it was 25,000. It broke all these here, but you see the resistance. The next resistance will be this area here. This is what I mean right here. Look at the 3-day chart. Okay, so from, 28,000, 27,600, all the way up to like this range here, or maybe here like that. But I think Bitcoin, yeah, maybe it can get up there, but I think it'll get rejected. And so to me, these, when it gets up to here, to me, it's selling opportunities, not buying opportunities, but selling opportunities. It can get rejected here because just look at on this side, all that, you could say, support and resistance. You had a lot of support and resistance in this price range. And then like all up here, and it was stuck in this range for a while in this side, right? In the past. Well, we just got here. So yeah, it broke above, but you're going to have resistance again here. And so if anything, you want Bitcoin to move up to those price ranges get rejected, and they use this area as support. It's kind of what you see here. You had a lot of resistance here, then it broke above, and now that it came back down. Look at this red candle on the next day. It used this area as support, and now it's trying to move up again. All right, and remember, I on the previous video I was like, yeah, this week looks like a green week. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be a green week, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I will come back to KOK coin later. But here's the thing, and this is where it gets a little bit tough for me to call. Okay. So this is by Steve, Crypto Crew University. This is back in 2015. What I want y'all to look at is this. Notice when Bitcoin went up. Okay. Notice how the bottom you have orange lines. All right, this is something he showed us on his channel. So I recommend you follow his channel, Crypto Crew University. It turned gray. This is when Bitcoin started going down. These are weekly candles. And then boom, you had that drop, right? So you had that double bottom. Okay. Now, but I want you to look at that it was orange and it turned gray on the bottom lines. And the top is still red, right? What I want y'all to look at is, look at the bottom. It's orange and it turned gray. And now, you know, this is a green, this third red candle that you just see right there turned into a green candle. But, hey, even when it turned green, you still had, it was gray, and then it sunk back down. So that's why I was looking at this before, a similar chart to this, and I was like, yeah, probably around March or February, you know, Bitcoin could go back down. And, you know, because it's following that 2015 type of move. Okay. So you see it here. All right. Sorry if you hear a lot of noise. My sons, they just came back from studying. So they're really excited to come home. Guys, shh, quiet down, guys. Quiet down. Shh. Isaac, come here. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, go. That's my younger son. Josiah? Josiah! Okay, maybe he didn't even come in the house. He might have just left before he even entered the house to go play with his friends. Josiah's my older son. Now, but you see that, right? So you guys can see the correlations, the connections, all of that. So there's that. There's that. Now what I want you to look at is this right here. This is Ethereum. And you remember, if y'all remember in the past, I used this very Ethereum pattern in the past to tell y'all when Bitcoin was going to go down. And that was at number 7. Okay. So if you look at this, from 6 to 7, I said, okay, before it got to the 7, or I said when Ethereum was getting close to 7, I said Ethereum is the only coin I could think of that's so strong, other than besides Bitcoin, that can pull the market prices down. And I said, if you looked at the 2018 price action, we're at the 7 in 2015, and it pulled Bitcoin prices down to 8. And you could check it out in the previous videos. I did that, and that's what Ethereum did. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I recommend you see this, but right now, okay. Anyway, right now we're at, in 2023, we're at number 9. We're at number 9. So we went 8 all the way to 9. And then you see on number 9, the circle, you have the red candles going down to touch the green before it shoots up. We're at that stage where it's about to touch the green, or, you know, whatever. Or it got close to the green. It's close enough where if it wants, it can shoot up to the red line. So that's where this is a bit hard to call. After that, what happened? Well, Ethereum, after hitting the red line, sank all the way down to price action 8. Okay, or yeah, you know, you see how Ethereum went down afterwards. And so that's what makes this a bit of a dilemma is I would expect Bitcoin to go down after this week, start heading back down some, or maybe have a weak green candle, right? Because it is a pretty strong green candle. But then again, you look at 2015, this was what I would imagine is, you see here in 2015 you had a big red green, you had a red, then a decent green, and it still moved up, but the following week it turned red. Maybe something like that, or a weak green candle next week for Bitcoin. That's what I'm thinking. But it might have a strong, I don't know. So what I think is, yeah, that's why when I looked at Ethereum, this price action, we're on the 9. I see what happened after the 9. It touched the green line, pumped up. For a move like that to come out of Ethereum, is one, Ethereum has to move up without Bitcoin moving up. Or maybe Bitcoin can move up towards that 27,000, 28,000 range in the following week or two. I don't know. And then after that, Ethereum will hit the red and start moving down. And even this move right here, like you see in 2015, it could still follow this 2015 pattern. So you could have a mix. But what I want y'all to see, these are weekly candles. You see that it did go down after a month, right? In this case, it didn't even take a month. Well, after about a month and a half, it really sank, right? These are not weekly candles. And so, you know, this will be like next, 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, Ethereum will start heading down. So we'll see how that plays out. So for me, that being the case, when I see those two, when I look at Bitcoin, I wouldn't want to buy, because if I want to buy, I would want to hold. And right now, to me, I don't see a holding opportunity. If anything, regardless if I see Bitcoin or Ethereum, I see selling opportunities coming up for me, and that's what I'm gonna do. I have some Ethereum, so if Ethereum moves like that, I'll be selling when that time comes. If Bitcoin goes higher, I still have some, good portion of Bitcoin still left, which I'll be selling off. Because nothing goes up in a straight line, nothing goes down in a straight line. So to me, I see selling opportunities, not buying opportunities. Because either charts says that, yeah, it'll be going down after a couple weeks. Or maybe after 3 weeks, who knows. That being the case, let's look at KOK's price action. If you look at KOK looks weak. It looks weak. And And you know, I shouldn't be saying this, but this looks really bad compared to everything else, right? Look at Ethereum's move. Just put up a recent high. Bitcoin's move just put up a recent high. Anyway, look at KuCoin's move. I mean, think about this. Let's look at EOS's move, putting up new highs. Right? I mean, you guys just think about that. Algo's move. Link's move. H-bar's moves. Like, look at all these moves. And then look at KoKoin's move. Right? I mean, seriously. Like, this looks horrific. And regardless of Bitcoin hitting 28,000 or getting rejected around 25,000 right now, if it's getting rejected from 25,000, then I imagine, you know, Bitcoin could get back down to that 15,000 range. 16, whatever, 15 to 17,000 something range. If Bitcoin moves up to 20-some thousand, then maybe it could go back down to the lower 20,000 range when it pulls back, right? Because close to the 30,000 range. But if KoKoin is moving like this, what happens when Bitcoin drops another 10,000, regardless of which way it goes? KoKoin is going to, you know, it went down to 7.75 cents. It's going to be going down to like the 5 cents. Because once again, when it heads down, it's not going to go down overnight. It's going to grind its way down, right? Well, KoKoin price is going to grind its prices down. Right? So if it already hit 7.75 and Bitcoin grinds its way down another $10,000 from wherever it goes, around 10,000, oh, what do you think will happen to a 8-cent KoKoin? Well, that thing can go down to like 4 cents. You know? Maybe more. And then, you know, right now, the U.S. didn't even talk about, they're not even saying that they're in a recession. And so I think if you check the history, the historical chart, stocks never bottomed out before a recession. The stock market bottoms out during the recession. And they're not even saying America's in a recession. You might not even hear about a recession, I don't know, maybe like after the second quarter of this year. Who knows? Who knows when they'll call it a recession, right? Which means that, yeah, you had this bear market run in both the stock market and in the crypto space. But when the U.S. is in an official recession, even though maybe we might have already been in one, but the one that they're going to call, then you will see, that's when we could see an actual full all-out bottom sometime this year. And, you know, if the stock market hasn't bottomed out yet, technically, what makes me think that the crypto market has bottomed out? I personally don't. Because the crypto market has never been through a recession. Not like this. That's coming, right? So that's why I still think, you know, this bear market is not over. And yeah, that's why I have my pre-buy orders where I have them. So this, you know, I just gave you like my plan and my outlook for the next, you know, whatever, the possibilities of what I think will happen next couple weeks to next month and a half, 2 months, and even, you know, possible new bottoms for Bitcoin and the crypto market sometime later this year, because that's what probably will happen to the stock market, is my opinion. So remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing or what I think will happen. I give y'all reasons why. And I'm just trying to be there for you like I wish I had someone there for me on the previous bear market, you know? It would have saved me and helped me out a lot. So there y'all have it. All right, so it doesn't look good for KOK, to be honest. All right, everyone. Love you guys. God bless all of you in Jesus Christ's name. I hope all of you get spiritually right. Okay? Yeah, get spiritually right. Because it's crazy times. Like the Grammys and a lot of stuff, you see them just outright in public siding with Satan or identifying as Satan or worshiping Satan. And it's gotten so bad that it has pushed people to, you know, I don't know, it's going to be an all-out revival, but you see the movement, this movement of the Holy Spirit in Kentucky, in that church, where they had even now, I guess for like over a week, nonstop service and worship at that church. And I hope it continues. I hope you see a good, strong revival where you see a change in American culture, because that was like, you just see it more and more in public, in concerts, in movies, in shows like on Netflix and stuff. It just doesn't end. So that's why I said, be spiritually healthy, be mentally healthy, and physically healthy. And yeah, I still think the economy is going to get worse before it gets better. So yeah. All right, everyone. Yeah, praying for all of you in Jesus Christ's name. And KOK on.